Again for us, for the record, if you would.
Chairman Laurie, members of the committee, I'm Jodi Harpstead, CEO of Lutheran Social Service of Minnesota, serving neighbors in all 87 counties of our state, and in our 148th year of service to the people of Minnesota. It is my deep personal conviction that no young person in Minnesota should have to sleep under a bridge, ever, or in the woods outside of Brainerd, or in the parking lot of the Walmart in Mankato. The youth who show up in the youth services community in Minnesota have been abused and neglected by their parents and let down and let go by the foster care system. They need support while they finish growing up to get a foothold in the adult community. In 2006, when the Minnesota legislature passed the Homeless Youth Act, the youth community asked for $8 million in funding to make it work. It remains in the governor's budget today at $238,000. Youth services are some of the smallest investment, highest return services that I see in Lutheran Social Service's 23 different lines of service, and the least well supported by government. We're talking about John, who worked his way through our Renaissance Transitional Living Service in Duluth, started a career in sales, and is effectively parenting his little boy, Jack. Youth like Tony and Sarah, who I met in Mankato this year, who received nothing from us but a drop-in center, counselors to talk to while they set goals for their lives, and an occasional free pizza. Tony and Sarah are both pulling down 4.0 grade point averages in college and on their way to productive adult lives. We are in a redesign partnership this year with Catholic Charities, the Wilder Foundation, the Metro Youth Services Redesign Council, Youth Moving Forward, and the Homes for All Coalition to ask that Minnesota finally put the $8 million into the Homeless Youth Act to fund our innovative ideas to get the 2,500 homeless youth in Minnesota off the street, especially tonight. The youth provider community in Minnesota gets results. Help us to help our youth and to create new Minnesota taxpayers. 2 years ago, we introduced an innovative new design for people with disabilities in Minnesota called My Life, My Choices, which would allow people with disabilities to be able to design their own lives at lower cost to Minnesota taxpayers.